What's going on, Libra? And welcome to my channel, Alchemist. Justin here, and I hope you're having a fantastic week so far. So, for those of you who are returning, welcome back, Soul Tribe. I appreciate your subscriptions, your likes, and shares. Your support really is just incredible, Libra. And it keeps us growing. And for those of you who are new, welcome. I'm happy how yourself has brought you here. We're in for an amazing journey. Because it's General Energy Weekly Spread. Yeah, something like that, Libra. But with this weekly spread, whenever you happen to come across this video, there may be some messages in here for you. And just so you're all aware, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one. So take what resonates with you, leave the rest with me, and never force a reading on a situation, okay? So with all that being said there, Libra, let's jump into it. Your space has been cleansed. Crystals, feeling lovely. Just great energy all around here, Libra. Now I'm going to pull a few oracle cards from this deck here, and then we will get some details with the tarot. But before we jump into this thing, these readings that I do, they're not gender-specific readings, so apply these energies to people as they make sense for your situations, okay? Love that when that pops up for you, Libra. Thank you. And in case if y'all were curious, the decks that I'm working with, I've included links for them down in the description box below, so definitely check that out if you're interested. But also down below some links for some other readers that I like watching there, Libra, so definitely check them out. Very intuitive group. And also there's an astrologer down there as well, Libra. I just got that description box just to fill. And I think I'm just gonna keep adding stuff to it, Libra. So definitely check that out as things accumulate. The list is just growing. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy all those. And I also got links for apps that I like working down there with Libra, just all types of stuff. But let's go ahead and get into this first card here, Libra. Because you got the blessed card here, and I love it. I always think about this reader that that a Libra actually had introduced me to. She's a Libra, and oh, what is her channel's name? Oh, good, Libraland. Libraland. I want to say it's Libraland. That sounds right. But one of the things that she does towards the end, and I love what she's like, Libra, stay balanced, stay blessed. And I love that, Libra. And I feel that this energy is asking you, especially if we haven't been maybe feeling this energy of abundance or maybe not been appreciating the gifts that you have been given, Libra, whether this be, however that may be translating, it is remembering that you are blessed there, Libra. And I even feel for some here how this, what is she sitting in? I always thought this was a shell here. This is the first time really kind of I really thought she was in a shell here, Libra, and I was feeling that for some, it's like this energy of like coming out of this shell and really coming into the blessings and the just like the beauty that you can bring to this, to the soul tribe here, Libra, because your energy is one that does bring balance and harmony and beauty and aesthetics. And this can be through art, this could be through communication, this, however this is, whatever you've noticed that you're blessed in, Libra, whatever abilities and skills that you have, really lean into that and hone these blessings. And I feel too, even appreciating the from the gifts that you have, as far as like your own sort of, let's, maybe we have a great singing voice, or maybe you're very artistic, or maybe a great athlete, or whatever that's looking like. And just those skills, and also the blessings that are around you, they're just being in that abundance, I feel like is something that is trying to, that this energy is trying to keep you in. So it keeps you in that blessed energy, so that you can just keep accumulating that in your life, Libra, but then it be a blessing for some others, I feel like, as well. It's like, because yours is a sign of relationships, but I feel like it's not just the you forming them necessarily, like, like forming those bonds, but it's more so just like how you connect with others, and pass that blessings along, whether this be a smile, or through holding the door open, or even just a wave, this acknowledgement, small talk, whatever that's looking like. And it's giving me even just like this appreciating the moment here. Very, very present energy. I'm with it, Libra. Let's get some tarot on this and get some details. Ooh. Okay, Libra. Let's see what's... Thank you. Alright, Libra, let's see what's going on here. Interesting. So you have the Four of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands in reverse. And then you have the Nine of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and then the Magician card here, there, Libra. And we're going to start. And that's interesting, Libra, because with this Nine of Swords here, I mean, this card is a pretty intense card. You know, the minor cards of Gemini are they do a lot, but I feel that there's some that there's this fear or this anxiety here, or that there's this worry that maybe I feel that it's almost with like this Knight of Wands here that we haven't been feeling this inspired type of energy, or there hasn't been this energy of fun for a while, or this invigorating energy here. And I almost feel with the Six of Pentacles, maybe we've been giving a lot of ourselves. Maybe we've been kind of passing these blessings along in like giving a lot of ourselves here, but there's a need to make sure to give back as well, because the Six of Pentacles is a card of reciprocity here, Libra. And you may have something that you, or something, or maybe even someone that might love here, Libra, that we give just a lot of our energies to. And I feel like there's not necessarily anything wrong with that per se, but with this this Four of Cups here, it's like we're kind of going and going, but we're not. It's like these three cups are empty here. It's like you're kind of running on E, and the universe is trying to let you know, like, Libra, it's time to self-care. But we're just, I don't know, it's just like we're still in this like manifest, like, I don't know, it's like we're still just, we're not, I don't know, it's like our focus has been divided here, Libra. In this Nine of Swords here, it's very interesting because it's not, there's a fear here, but it almost feels like that there's one that it's like, it almost feels like that it feels like our blessings are elusive or something like that. Like as soon as we manifest something, or maybe even it's like as soon as as soon as we create something or something comes into fruition, we're afraid that it's either we're gonna lose ourselves in a sense, or that we're going to, like once we give our heart with the Knight of Cups, because when he gives his heart, he gives it his all here. That something is just not, it's just not weighing out like it could here, Libra. Let me get a little bit more with this Nine of Swords. That's fascinating. And let me get a little bit more with that energy, because that's a different type of vibe that this Nine of Swords is giving. Oh. Alright, Libra. So the Nine of Swords is clarified by the Emperor and the Five of Cups here. And it's interesting, Libra, because I feel for some it's like we're operating in this place of, it's interesting with this Emperor, because it feels that we're in this place of, for some I feel it's this losing this sense of autonomy in a sense, because Aries is your opposite sign, the Emperor, and where you deal with that relationship aspect, Aries deals with that more independent type of energy here. And I just feel for some, if we don't pay, because how we were just talking about those 3 cups over here, how they're empty. I feel like if we don't pay attention to just at least finding a balance for some of taking care of ourselves as well as giving to others, that is just going to lead to this sense of disappointment because something is out of whack here. It's like we're expecting this, I don't know, it's like we may be expecting someone, or like, for example, it's like maybe you do all this stuff for this person, we're catered to them kind of hand and foot, just showering them with all this love and things, but then when we don't do the same, there's this upset energy that comes through, and then we get it. It's like almost like a reactive type of energy that comes through here, and then it's just like done. Like, that's just one kind of example here. Or it sort of reminds me of my sun signs in Cancer. And Cancerians sometimes have this tendency, I feel, because we are natural nurturers and we can kind of feel people out, and when there's that fluctuation in emotions and things, it's it's like we can feel that, and we just like intuitively we know what to do in order to get to like try to find that standpoint, if it's allowed to, if that nurturing energy is welcomed. But sometimes we can feel some kind of way when others don't pick up on our fluctuations as much, but it's something too where our emotions fluctuate often, and so it's kind of harder to keep up with that when we're not communicating. We're like expecting others to be mind readers in a sense, and that's kind of what this is energy is kind of giving me here, Libra, if that makes sense. But I feel too that whatever it is that you put your heart into there, Libra, even if things don't go out how we planned, or maybe even our worst fears or something like anxieties come true, in a sense, I feel like that doesn't take away from your blessings or anything. If anything, that adds on, maybe a blessing we weren't expecting, but a place for growth, a place for improvement. I feel like it's something else that's kind of coming through here, Libra. But I think I'm gonna move. I think I'm gonna move out of that energy. But that's just a little something to think about there. Yeah, I hope that makes sense, Libra. Well, let's get into your next oracle card here. All right, Libra. So you have, is it a, yes, a change in the wind here, Libra, and that's interesting because for some, and this is interesting, this change in the wind. I feel like there's this, for some, I feel like it's like we're anticipating that something ominous is happening here. That it's almost like it's like we're just expecting the worst, and where I feel that it's good to consider. I feel like it's a good idea to consider options, like if something could potentially go awry, but I feel like when you're kind of banking on something to go wrong, then you're putting yourself in that vibration, or in order for it to happen, where your heart may want one thing. You put that, you be careful, your thoughts become things, and as soon as there's that magician energy, it's tricky. Mercury deals with that communication, and our thought process, and if our actions aren't lining up with where our hearts are at, or if our thoughts aren't, and granted this is wands and cups here, but if our thoughts aren't lining up with that, it messes up. Even if our heart's in the right place, it still can prevent us from taking this action, or manifesting the thing that we don't want, as opposed to focusing on the thing that we do want. And then when we do come into challenges, or when whatever that's looking like, it doesn't deter us. It's just like, okay, I anticipated this. Like, okay, now good thing I had a backup plan, or good thing I can pivot this way. But this change in the wind, I do feel, is bringing a different view of life here, Libra. Like, there's like, because the 12th card, or the 12 energy here on this card, that's Hanged Man energy. And there's been a lot of Hanged Man kind of going around here, a lot of new perspective, maybe even like epiphany energy, just kind of seeing things in a different type of light there, Libra. And especially I feel if we haven't been feeling in this blessed type of energy, this is a great way for you to get that thing back on track. Just because the wind has been blowing one way, that doesn't mean it's go. We can shift that direction, but I just feel like it's realizing that you do have the power there, Magician, to do that and to take charge, Emperor, and make these changes happen. But let me get some tarot on this and see what's going on with this change in the wind. Oh, there you are, Libra, one of your cards. Lovely Queen of Swords. Thank you. Let's see what's going on here, Libra. Ooh, Libra, there you are! Love that. You're coming through in a strong way here, Libra. The winds are changing. They're changing your direction there, Libra. Because you have the High Priestess and the Ten of Swords in reverse. And then you have you, the Justice card, you, the Queen of Swords. For me, this is the Queen of Swords. And then you got the Three of Wands here, Libra. And look at this change in the wind, this Three of Wands. Opportunities are opening up for you, Libra. And I feel that it is, this change in the wind is giving me this kind of going with the flow energy as well. That it's leading you, trusting your intuition with the High Priestess being here. And it may not make sense in that moment, but I feel that there's something here that we're trying to, it's like the universe is trying to get you out of, if we found ourselves in a difficult situation, or maybe we've been let down as of late here. I like when the Ten of Swords is in reverse, because I feel like that's when the healing really starts coming in, because you're not just, the universe isn't just going to put a bunch of swords in your back there, Libra, and just like call it a day. No, this is meant for you to grow. Sometimes you got to pull these swords out one at a time, but I do feel that this with the Justice card, you being here, Libra, and the Six of Pentacles here, wherever you put your energy into is what's going to come out. That's whatever. The Justice card can be a card of cause and effect. And if you've noticed that I feel like there's a clarity here and an understanding that's coming with the Queen of Swords, because she speaks and thinks from her heart. And she's a very interesting mix, I feel, with the of the queens, because I know there's some readers will give the Queen of Swords this kind of cold type of energy there, but I feel she is more loving and more understanding. She matches energies, I feel, is what the Queen of Swords. You come at her crazy, then she gives you that. But if you come at her with this balanced, blessed energy, then she's going to give you that as well, And that's where I feel like there's this understanding of how this give and take with the universe kind of goes here. This clarity that's really coming through here, Libra. Look at that. Your sun is rising on this card here. The sun is peeking out from the Queen of Swords there. She's welcoming in this with open arms. But it's like how I was talking with, like, for some, it's like where we're like anticipating. It's like plan for the worst, but anticipate the best. She's got her hand out, ready to receive whatever the universe has to offer. But if things happen to go south, and I like that, we got this north-south energy here that's going on this little compass here. If things happen to go south, she has her sword ready. The Queen of Swords is always prepared. She thinks ahead. But yeah, I feel this change in the wind, Libra, can be one that you can alter this. But it's gonna be, yeah, really listening to your intuition as far as like where these signs are trying to take you, in a sense, but to receive these blessings that are meant for you. I love that, Libra. I love you popping up here in a strong way. Fantastic. Actually, let me put her, let's put her right here. Brilliant. All right, Libra. Oh, and actually my candle, hold on. Let me light my other little candle here. Bam. And then let's get your last oracle card, Libra. And you know, Libra, I was just kind of feeling too with that Justice card. I feel like it's like it was this energy of like, when's my time kind of gonna come? It feels like that maybe things have been feeling, been feeling a little, just like been feeling a little out of balance. Maybe we've been feeling that we've been going through a lot more harsher times than normal here, but yeah, just like I feel like the tide is well, I like that the tide is turning here, Libra, because you have the ninth card here, which is a little abundance, which is Treasure Island. Look at this! Look at this turtle here bringing your treasure. You know what, Libra? This reminds me of in the I want to say it's a deck that I just no not I think I was using the Pokemon one, the one maybe before that one, the Fairy Tale one, the King of Pentacles. He's got stuff growing on he's a turtle and he's got stuff growing on his back there, Libra. And that's what I feel like now the winds are changing towards your abundance, but it's one that we have to listen to where the if we go against what our intuition is trying to tell us there, it's not that you won't get won't get any sort of blessings or anything like that, but I feel like it just makes it harder to achieve when we go against that gut instinct, finding that head and heart balance there. And I feel even too with that Knight of Wands, there's this kind of like slowing down energy, maybe even with this, instead of like, and really kind of tuning into with the Knight of Cups being here, really tuning into what you truly want. Maybe we've just been sort of going with what we think we want, what we perceive treasure as. But abundance looks very differently for everyone there, Libra. Some want to be on a solid routine, some want to get 8 hours of sleep, some want to be an emperor. But it depends on that, Libra, and I feel like it's this Treasure Island is like asking what's in your chest, and it's going deep within this sea in a sense, tapping into that hidden side that the High Priestess hides, and just learning a little, just more about you, Justice card. And I like this too while we're talking about all this reflective energy, because the Treasure Island, this is the ninth card, which is the Hermit energy. And so I like that, Libra. Let's get let's get your last tarot cards on this and see what other abundance is coming through. All right, Libra. Last little bit here. Oh, one of your cards. Love that. And the Queen of Pentacles. Absolutely. So, Libra, you have the Two of Swords, the Seven of Swords, and a lot of swords. Two of Swords, Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. Excuse me. Minus the Knight, 2, 7, 8 of Swords in reverse, and then you have the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles upright here, Libra. And let's switch back over. Because, Libra, I feel that once we get out of our heads here, because this the Two of Swords and this, because I feel it's like we know that we need to, that we might be getting in our way, Libra. We might know what is getting in the way from getting these winds of changing and getting you to your treasure island there. But I feel like we're kind of stuck on something here. There's this indecisive energy that's coming through here with the Two of Swords. And sidebar here, Libra, when this is coming out, the moon is technically, because this Two of Swords is the moon in Libra, and the moon is still technically in Libra until like, I want to say like 10 p.m. or something like that. That's Eastern time, Libra, when the moon moves out of your sign. But I feel with the Seven of Swords here, that for some we may be, it's like it's like if we, especially if we haven't been thinking from that, if we've been thinking from that sort of like lack mindset or this place of fear with the Nine of Swords, whatever that may be, maybe even something that we're healing from with the Ten of Swords. Sometimes I feel the Seven of Swords can be this like that lying trickery deception of the things that we tell ourselves that we can't do, that we can't persevere through. But see how the Knight of Wands is, the winds are changing. I don't know if you can see how these trees are kind of blowing in the wind, but the winds are changing for this knight here. He's going to go manifest his pentacles. He's manifesting his garden here with the Queen of Pentacles. And I like this too, Libra, because it's like you're taking your thoughts, Queen of Swords, and then Queen of Pentacles, making them become things, really getting in that magician energy. And realizing, too, with the magician, that one big thing with the magician is that it's an indicator that you have all the tools that you need at your disposal to initiate this shift. But there's some resources here, and maybe some just like some personal ones that we may not be utilizing here with the Queen of Pentacles being here, and it's tapping into that. Even with like the Seven of Swords, some newer ways of going about maybe doing some things, maybe hanging around some different people. We're noticing that they're lowering our vibration. And yeah, Libra, I feel this is kind of work on these things, that this can be very, very abundant, lucrative energy, and how whatever that looks like for you. So I think I'm gonna leave that there, Libra. So you, if you like that, or if anything resonated with you, Libra, give it a thumbs up. And share this, Libra, if you know someone who's been maybe not been feeling as blessed, or notice that there's, and keep in mind, Libra, just be, just even thinking about this, if we've been feeling this blessed energy, been feeling this abundance, it's not necessarily anticipating that it's all going away. But I do feel that it is, because the energies always wax and wane. So are we just like, it's, again, it's not meant to be in a place of fear, but it is just meant to be a place of just like, okay, now what's the next kind of challenge that could potentially kind of happen here? What are some things that we're noticing in the ether here? What are we hearing? What are we? Because you know, let me be mindful here. I've been hearing some things in a space that I've been around here recently, and it's just like, okay, good. Like, I mean, good in the sense of like, I'm glad I'm noticing these things, because that means I'm not going to be doing that, and I hadn't planned on it anyway. But it's just like just paying attention to the signs there, Libra. This is what I'm trying to get at there. But when, even though something may seem as abundant, sometimes you may need to take those blessings and move it elsewhere. Move your energy elsewhere. But subscribe there when you're done thinking about these moves there. Queen of Swords, hit that bell button, get notified now these videos each week. And then last little bit, you getting our ruler, the high priestess, the lovely moon. But if you have any Cancer in your placement, sun, moon, rising, come on over to the Chariot and Friends. I do videos Monday through Friday there. Absolutely discuss lunar shenanigans. The High Priestess pops up. She's been gracing me with her prayer. Like, I talk a little smack about her once. I was like, she never shows up, and then she's been popping up all over the place. So, but all that housekeeping, Libra, is down in the description box below. But let me get your surprise cards here, so I can get you out of here, Libra. And you have the Six of Cups in reverse here, Libra. And I feel with this energy here, for some, I feel like that fearful energy that I felt with like the Nine of Swords here. It's like, it's, for some, I feel like it's like we're not trying to go back to a certain energy. It's almost giving me kind of like a Five of Pentacles vibes, where maybe we came from a place of where we didn't have a lot. Maybe we came from an impoverished background, and whether that be in stuff, or that could be in maybe we were emotionally impoverished, didn't quite get the care, nurturing care, because the moon energy is how we like to be nurtured. When we think in our chart, how we where we find our emotional stability, where we like to be nurtured, how we like to care, like to be cared for, and maybe we didn't get that. And now I feel it's not operating from that past place. It's creating these newer, more abundant type of energies, taking that past one and giving it that healing energy that it needs to raise your vibration and to accumulate more blessings in your life there, Libra. But let me get your other oracle card here, Libra, so I can get you out of here. And Libra, you are in a very intuitive energy right now with your ruler having, because your ruler entered Scorpio. When did she enter Scorpio? On like the 4th or the 5th, something like that. She's in Scorpio now. So the energies are a little tougher for you right now. Might be going through these transformative energies right now. Scorpio energy can be an intense one, and the Empress Venus is technically in detriment in Scorpio. So this might be a tougher energy for you to be in, but that doesn't mean again that this you strengthen yourself from this energy, Libra. But you also have the Guardians. If you don't feel protected, Libra, you are, because you have the Guardians of the Land here, which is a protection card, Libra. And this is interesting because this is the 21st card here, which is the world vibes. And I feel that for some, we are getting ready to move into a new cycle here, Libra. And you want to make sure that you are protecting your energy, doing things that, like, making sure to cleanse your space, like maybe doing just some mindful, maybe like Epsom baths, or just like incense, or maybe some sound bathing, healing music, or eating nutritious food and things, just making sure they're getting enough rest, things like that, Libra. And because I do feel like it's also giving me like a mix of like the world and like the 7 of Wands type of energy, where it's like there's a lot that's happening and you're just gonna need to be ready here with the Emperor to ride the changes in the wind with how the scales are going to ebb and flow and wax and wane and shift and pull, and, well, you know what I mean, Libra, pull and push. But I feel like if we would just be mindful, and again, listen to our intuition during these changes here, Libra. And remember, again, that you are always, you're blessed. You started off this reading blessed, Libra, and you're ending this reading protected. So, I mean, that's fantastic, Libra. And going with that mindset, I feel, and it's not to be reckless, Libra, but it is, I feel like, to be encouraging, and to allow you to make these sort of calculated moves and start working with the energies like that Queen of Pentacles there. So I think I'm going to leave that there, Libra. A little something to think about, but you stay safe out there, Justice. Yeah, with all these changes. And again, remember, you stay balanced, stay blessed, and you raise your vibration through the roof. Do some self-care, Libra, and all this stuff here. Do some things that make you feel beautiful, feel just feel abundant. And I will catch you on the next one. Later.